In this chapter, we are going to talk about functions. Previously, you helped the turtle choose what to wear. Now the turtle is being challenged by a fox and needs your help. To help the turtle, we first have to learn about functions. What we want to do is to be able to use a piece of code anytime we need it. That's what functions are used for. A function will contain a series of instructions that we will define. Let's see an example together. If I want to declare a new function that prints on the console the name of the turtle, let's name him Lloyd, I will start as if I was declaring a variable. var name equals function, parentheses, curly brackets. And don't forget the semicolon. As you can see, I added the instruction function parentheses to tell JavaScript the object name is a function. Between the curly brackets, we will add the instruction we want to execute each time we call the function. Our function will look like this. Note that console.log is just an instruction to display something on screen. We will not need it in this exercise. Even if the series of instruction is predefined, we can insert variables in the function and assign values to those variables when we call the function. Say we want to calculate the sum of two variables a and b, but we want to pass a and b as parameters of the function so that every time we call the function we can decide of the value of the variables. To do so, when declaring a function, we write in the empty brackets after a function the name of the variable that will be the parameters. Here we name them a and b. As you can see, we wrote function parentheses a, b. You can see that I cannot just write sum 3, 4. I have to assign this value to a variable that I called result. But let's say that you have a variable and you want to apply on it the function you have defined. Well, this is very simple. What you do is write the variable's name and the function's name separated by a dot. Here's an example where we sum up 2 with the variable that is called. Summary. In this first tutorial, we have covered a few points. We covered how to declare a function, how to pass variables as parameters of the function, and how to call a function on variables. So now let's go back at helping the turtle. The turtle was stopped by a fox. The fox gave the turtle a challenge: choose the longest word between sesquipedalian and superabundant. Which of the two words is the longest? For this question, you will have to define two variables, word 1 and word 2. Then you apply the library function length to both variables and assign the respective results to the variables length 1 and length 2. To use the library function length, you just have to write length. The computer knows it, as it is declared by default. You then have to use an if statement to compare both variables and conclude which word is the longest. You can then assign a variable result to either the first word is the longest or the second word is the longest. To create a variable word, you have to write var word equals hello. To get the length of a word, you have to declare a variable length and assign it to the result of the function length that you applied on your word variable. You can write it like this. To compare the values of two variables, just use the operators less than or greater than. Good luck. And if you're stuck, the hint can give you some help.